Alright guys, welcome back to Top 5 Under 5 Friday. My name is Mike. This is Stephanie. And this week it is the top 5 sci-fi movies in our opinion. Number 5 is Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. A lot of people compare this to the second Star Wars. Because it was
Which second Star Wars though?
Like the
Empire
original.
Strikes Back?
Yeah.
Good.
That's the third Star Wars, is it not?
No. It goes A New Hope,
Yeah.
Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi.
Right. Okay.
And then Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones.
Those don't even count.
I know, that's what I was making
Out of here.
Well, Revenge of the Sith was good for the
Revenge of the Sith was the only good one. Ah, Attack of the Clones wasn't terrible.
Phantom Menace was horrible.
Phantom Menace. Oh.
Liam
Neeson.
That's true.
Alright, so, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, so people compare it because it was so much better than the first.
Yeah.
The first felt like a long introduction into this movie to me.
It was a good way to develop the story in the first one.
I honestly hope they don't end this as a trilogy. I want it to, like, go all the way into what Wahlberg's story was.
I was gonna say they could.
They could.
Well, they could end it at the third one, and they could already segue into the Mark Wahlberg Planet of the Apes.
Or they could do like this trilogy, and then the next trilogy is like a whole other story.
Yeah.
Where like Caesar's dead, and it's like his legacy's lived on.
Yeah.
Or what was his name? Koba. Okay, the bad guy. Like his family somehow like lives on or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked this movie. What's the guy's name who voices Caesar? Y'all know who I'm talking about. The guy who did Smeagol, and he's in Avengers.
So many
He's in almost anything with CGI. He's in it.
Motion capture.
Motion capture. Yeah. But yeah, he did an amazing job as Caesar, especially from first to second. You see such a development. Even the graphics. This one to the second, because in the first one, that like even his sweater looked so poorly CGI'd, and
I was gonna say, when you think about it, that like Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is like 90% CGI.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous, and you don't even know
the CGI in that though was so much better than the first one. The first one, it looks CGI.
Yeah.
Second one, it's honestly kind of hard to tell that it's CGI sometimes.
It is.
It's really well done.
Yeah.
All right, so number 4 is Armageddon. Armageddon, if you didn't catch that.
Love Armageddon.
Bruce Willis, Ben Affleck. Is Steve Buscemi in it?
Yep.
Oh, so.
Liv Tyler.
Liv Tyler. Bruce Willis though, when he saves Ben Affleck, so good. Like that's the kind of sci-fi movie that brings emotions into it too.
And it's
which most
by
don't.
Michael Bay.
Is it? Oh, it is too.
I found that out when I recently rewatched it. I was like, oh, a decent Michael Bay movie.
Yeah. I loved Armageddon, and I watched it young, and it stuck with me. It's so good. So number 3 is Edge of Tomorrow.
Yes!
For anyone who has not seen Edge of Tomorrow, it did very poorly in the box office, but it was a really good
Rotten
movie.
Tomatoes gave it like an 89%.
Really?
No, I'm not kidding.
I didn't know that.
I recently saw it. It's okay.
Now
Also,
it's Live, Die, Repeat.
Yeah, they switched the name to kind of get more profit in DVD sales. So it was originally Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then when they released it, they went to Live, Die, Repeat, which is dumb. But anyways.
I actually had no inclination to see it at all. A buddy of mine posted on Facebook saying everyone has to go see it in theaters. I was like, whatever. And then you told me to watch it when it came out on DVD. I was like, alright, fine. Freaking loved it.
Yep. I saw it because I was like, Emily Blunt's in an action movie.
Yeah.
I'm like, sure, why not? Tom Cruise is decent in action movies.
Yeah.
I saw this and I was like, oh my god, I need to own this right now.
Yeah.
I saw it in theaters.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Worth it. Worth it. So good.
So number 2 is Avatar.
Yeah.
I loved Avatar.
Pocahontas.
No. Okay. Kill yourself. Avatar is its...
Or Dances with Wolves.
Okay. Avatar is fantastic and it was one of a kind. Like he had to wait until that technology was available to make the movie. Yeah. He had the idea so long ago. It took forever to make the script.
He is a brilliant director.
Fantastic. Yeah. And what's really cool is he's building almost like a Bible of the culture, so when he's done with the story and the characters, he can release it so people can write books and make comic books and make TV shows and movies and video games and whatever they want to create out of it. Yeah. It's really cool what he did with it. He's creating an actual world, similar to how J.K. Rowling created Harry Potter, and there's so much lore around it that people know things that weren't even in the books because she's discussed it, written other books. There's all these unofficial things as well.
There's the website.
There's the website, yeah. Like it's very similar to that. The same thing with Lord of the Rings. He's going to be developing an entire lore around it, which is really, really cool. Loved it. And so is Eldana. Okay, is it weird that I like her better as an alien than as a person? Because I loved her in that, and then I loved her in Okay. Well, I honestly was never attracted to her more than I was in Guardians, which is a little weird. And she was green and had weird cheekbones.
She did have weird cheekbones.
Number 1 is Star Wars in general.
Oh yeah.
If you have to trim the fat, cut the fur, cut Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones out.
Yeah.
But they deserve to be at the top because they revolutionized sci-fi movies.
Oh, they did. They paved the way for all sci-fi.
Yeah,
things.
and George Lucas went so far into debt for the first one. Like ridiculously into debt.
Paid off.
Obviously paid off. Like it sucks that he ruined them down the line.
Yeah.
But it's exciting to see that Disney's picked it up because Disney does amazing work.
They do. And they brought new people in, so it's not the same thing that like it's all Star Wars things. It's fresh eyes, fresh everything.
What's unfortunate though is they had a game that was supposed to come out before Disney bought LucasArts, and they canceled the game.
Oh.
But the game looked freaking cool.
Okay, I remember the arcade game where you were in the pod racer. That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my entire life. There was that, and there was like a lightsaber battle along.
Yeah. So you know what really sucks though is that Disney fired a lot of people when they bought LucasArts, which it sucks. Like people lost their jobs over that.
Yeah.
Well, screw Disney. No. I want to play Spider-Man.
I am not associated with it.
I want to play Spider-Man.
Not anymore. Too bad you just ruined it.
Okay, I'm cutting it out. I'm telling you now, I'm cutting it out.
Screw blank.
Yeah, I'm cutting it out.
Screw blank.
Alright, that is our top 5 sci-fi movies under 5 minutes. Maybe if I cut that last part out, it'll...
It's probably gonna be
Alright guys, have a